Good? Yeah, I think we're good.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ben.
Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Another Google Hangout. I'll explain the Bane impression. I'm gonna do a lot of those because I recently learned that I can do a very damn good Bane impression. So I'm gonna do it a couple times throughout this live stream. All right, so we got nobody watching now. So
Yeah, I think we're good.
and
Oh,
now I'm talking to myself. Uh, um. Oh, we got a couple people. We have people watching. I don't know. It says 0 viewers, so I don't. But then I'm getting comments over here, so I don't know. We will see.
Ben. That I can do very damn this live.
I gotta shit. I gotta see. I keep refreshing the damn page. Shit. I had people commenting saying, "All right, hi, let's get this started." Oh, okay. I don't know. We will see. All right, first thing I got to do is share the link because we got to get more people to watch. If anyone comes in while I am sharing these links over social media, then please feel free to just start commenting away, guys. One sec. Let's see if we have anyone watching. 0. We usually takes about 15 minutes to get people watching. All right. Let's share this link on Google Plus right now. Discussing Golden Globes 2015 movies, Taken 3, etc. I'm gonna hang out if you can. All right. Oh, and I don't think we're gonna be doing any digital copy. We got one person watching. Hello.
How are you? I'm going to be doing this Ben impression throughout most of this hangout because I think I'm doing a good job with it. I've recently discovered that I can do an excellent Ben voice. So enjoy. You have my permission to die.
Last night I discovered, oh, you know what? I got a pretty damn good Bane voice. So I'm gonna start using it. You know, why not? All right, let's see if we got anyone commenting now. I hate when you refresh the live watch page, it starts playing and I don't want to hear myself. Okay, so I'm sharing it on Facebook. Sharing this on Facebook. Let me go share it on Twitter. The Twitter sphere. What else? Let's see. We had 3 people here who left comments. I don't know if this was before I started. I mean, I don't know. Christopher Smeichel, Gearmask 3R. Wow, I said that way off. And Tava Smolka. That name Tava Smolka is familiar. I think Christian Harloff read one of your questions somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, guys. So just waiting for more people. My one person watching, thank you. I'm just waiting for more people to join so we can get this thing going. But start asking away. This is also Q&A, not just going to discuss Golden Globes. I'd like to primarily focus on the Golden Globes because it's the Golden Globes tonight. So yeah, as I send this link out, just get ready for an interesting, awesome show. And the reason why I'm doing this is because last January, I think the same night of the Golden Globes, I did this. I think yeah, it was the Golden Globes. They were airing, and I did like 2 hangouts that day for some crazy reason. So I'm doing it again, and I promised a few of you who were at my last hangout or missed my last hangout, which was before Christmas, I'll do another one, and this is me keeping my promise. So. All right, so let's hold on a second. Christopher Smeichel, I think, might be my one person watching. He just said, I think he just said he's watching. I mean, I don't know how old these comments are. I do have one viewer, so let's. I really should go on Instagram because that's where like all my followers go. They go on Instagram. A lot of my followers follow me on Instagram, and I know a lot of them. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. A lot of them last time said they wanted to watch my next live broadcast. So let's go on Instagram really quickly, and hopefully I have the same photo I used last time. Should I just take a selfie and post on Instagram? Should I do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I won't do it. But I posted some photo on Instagram last. Dropped my phone. I posted some photo on Instagram last time, and it got people to come watch. So maybe the same thing. I don't know where the photo is though. I probably deleted it off of everything. Yep, I deleted it. Yay. So now I gotta, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna screen cap it off Instagram. That's what I'm gonna do. Post the same photo. So we still got one person. Really no new comments. Christopher Smeichel, I don't know if he's still watching, but he looked like he was very excited to watch. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks. Really appreciate that, man. All right, so let's go on Instagram. Let's get the word out there. I am broadcasting. Let's see. We got anyone? Nope. We got one viewer. Switching to 1-0. Hello. I'm still here. One sec. All right, so to people that are joining in, I'm going to be doing this hangout until about 3:30. Not, it's not going to be too long or anything. And what we're going to be doing is, guys, we're going to be discussing Golden Globes. We're going to be discussing 2015 movies. Basically, anything you guys want me to discuss, I'll be discussing it. And then, of course, you guys can ask me any question you guys want. It's all cool. You know, ask away, and I shall answer. I keep refreshing the live watch page to see who's saying what. I had like a bunch of people here that were waiting for me to start, and now I don't know where they went. I'm sorry if I scared you guys away. That wasn't my intention. So yeah, the Bane voice, it's gonna be happening, guys. So I hope you guys like Bane. I hope you guys like The Dark Knight Rises. Of all things. Okay, so I'm posting the word on Instagram. You gotta spread the word, guys. That's what it's all about. Oh, Christopher Smikle says I'm gonna be watching the whole time. Thank you, man. By the way, if you ever comment anything, I read your name and I give shout outs to anybody that was here and joined for the entire thing at the end. Now, I'm not going to be doing a giveaway, guys, because I just gave a bunch of codes away. But I could be if doing one soon. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, so I'll definitely be doing a big one then. Like I'm gonna go all out then. But let's post the word on Instagram right now, guys, while we wait. On G Plus Hangouts right now, discussing. I just forgot what I was going to be discussing. Golden Globes. Golden Globes. Discussing Golden Globes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. I just woke up like an hour and a half ago. Long night. Discussing Golden Globes, 2015 movies. We can also do early Oscar predictions, guys, which I'm gonna be making a video about that in a day anyway. Christopher Smikle says, "I love The Dark Knight Rises."
And for that, Christopher, you have my permission to die.
How's my Bane impression? Let me know. 2015 movies, Oscars, hashtag Taken 3. Major disappointment that was. Taken 3, etc. And of course, I'll be doing a Q&A. Come join me if you can on YouTube. It's ongoing, so if you're sub to me, it should work. So that'll go on all my followers' feeds. So hopefully I'll get more people. Let's see. Let's check my main cam. We got 2. Yay. All right, guys. So if you guys get a discussion going, you guys have questions for me, anything like that, anything at all you guys want to ask me. I mainly want to focus, like I said, on the Golden Globes because they're tonight, and I didn't make predictions video. I'm sorry about that, but I was doing a lot of videos over the past couple of days. I did Selma. I reviewed Selma. I just reviewed Taken 3. I had the 2015 movie. I had a lot of stuff to do, so I didn't do a formal Golden Globes predictions, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to be doing it here. I'm going to give you guys my predictions here. Once I get like 4 or 5 people at the most, it is Sunday, so people could be out or just sleeping late. I don't know, but once I get enough people, you know, so I don't have to keep repeating myself, then I'll get into my Golden Globe nomination. But if I got 2 people watching now and they want to hear it, if they want to hear my predictions or my thoughts or my Oscar predictions or whatever, just let me know if you want to hear it.
Christopher Smikle says, a very good day, voice. Thank you, good sir. And Gotham is in ashes. You have my permission to die. Perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot him out before throwing him off a plane.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to make it good. Slowly but surely. Okay, so I got 1 viewer. I think it's just Chris who's just watching me. So Chris, you got any questions or anything? Please feel free to ask, and I will answer. Okay, we're getting questions. Let's hear it from Christopher. Let's hear it? Oh, yeah, I just did it. I'll do it again if you want, though. Okay, so Rye Brent Man for the win. One of my very good subscribers. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. He asked me, hey, Mike, have you seen Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction, or Back to the Future yet? was kind of hoping nobody would bring up Pulp Fiction because I have a very sad story to tell about Pulp Fiction, which I'll get into. But haven't seen Goodfellas yet. Gonna watch Goodfellas over the summer because I have it on Blu-ray. Back to the Future, I just watched let me check the calendar. 2 weeks ago? Yeah. One Saturday ago. The 3rd of January or whatever it was. I loved Back to the Future. Wow. I was really surprised with it. It's just one of those like feel-good movies. Like instantly I watched it, I'm like, holy shit, it's a classic. I mean, I loved it. Really loved it. It's one of my favorites now. I love Back to the Future. So, and I have the trilogy on Blu-ray, and I need to watch part 2. I know everyone said part 3 sucked, but I got to watch part 2. Pulp Fiction. I watched. Here's what happened with me in Pulp Fiction. I put it on last night on Blu-ray. I was gonna watch it for the first time. Never had seen it. I put it on Blu-ray. I'm laying down on my bed watching it on my portable Blu-ray player, and I fell asleep about 20, 30 minutes into the movie, and I swear to you guys, I kid you not, it's not because the movie was boring. I kid you not. The opening scene, I watched the whole opening scene in the diner, and then I watched the scene where Sam Jackson and John Travolta playing Vincent and was it Julius? I think it was Julius. They go see that guy in the apartment, and that was awesome. Okay, but I fell asleep, and the reason I fell asleep was not because the movie was boring. This has happened to me countless number of times. I've dozed off when I was in the middle of watching Locke over the summer. It's when I lay down and watch a movie, I fall asleep when I'm tired, and I was tired, so that's the thing. So I apologize for that, guys. We're falling asleep during Pulp Fiction last night, but I am going to try to watch it again. I would watch it tonight, but again, the Golden Globes are on. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to watch it after the Golden Globes. Maybe I'll just watch it tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I was going to watch it this morning, but I didn't wake up in time, so that happened. But I'm going to try to watch it. Rye Brentman, definitely. But again, I had every intention to watch it last night, and I fell asleep. Okay, so Christopher Smykel asks, are you going to see Star Wars Episode 7? Yes, I want to see Star Wars Episode 7, but I have a dilemma with Star Wars Episode 7. I am I'm probably one of the few who hasn't seen Episodes 1 to 6 yet. Don't kill me, but I'm going to be watching them over the summer. You know how over the summer I do my my old movie reviews. They are I'm going to do them again this summer as long as I'm not busy, or as long as I don't get a job that is too demanding and I don't have time for myself. I'm going to try my best to do old movie reviews over the summer. I'm going to watch all 6 Star Wars movies, and I don't know if I'm going to review them all, but I'm going to watch them all because I have to go see Episode 7 in December. I mean, everyone's hyping it up, and I want to be part of that hype. And in order to do so, I have to watch Episodes 1 to 6. I have to, and I can't just go see Episode 7 without watching 1 to 6. I'm going to be entirely lost. If anyone tells me I can, then really, can I really? But I doubt it. Okay, NASCAR Family 141820 said the whole thing. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. One of my good friends. Someone's trying to talk to me on Facebook. Commented on my status. Oh man, no, something going on Facebook. Okay. So hey, what's up, NASCAR family? Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Rye Brentman also says I like Back to the Future Part 3 better than Part 2, to be honest. Wow, really? Wow. Okay, cool. The only reason why I said that is because about 90% of the people that I've talked to or have spoken about Back to the Future this year, they all said that they didn't like 3. So I was just going off that. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen 3 yet, but I want to watch 2 as soon as I can because I loved 1 so much, and then I think 3 is going to pick 2 is going to pick up right where 1 left off. You know, so I want to watch it, you know, without like forgetting about 1, even though I just watched 1 and it's entirely unforgettable. I love it. It just was so good. You know, I knew it was going to be good because everybody loves Back to the Future, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. See, I'm refreshing the watch page, so if you hear my voice a lot, I'm sorry. Okay, so Christopher Smykel also wants to know, what do you think is going to happen in Transformers 5? What do you mean by that? Do you mean by Facebook? Do you mean what is going to happen with the story, or like with the filmmakers, like if Bay is going to come back? Because from what I just heard, Bay's not coming back. Do I believe that though? No. I honestly believe Michael Bay will come back. I know a lot of people want him to leave the series. I personally would just like to see him finish it out. If they're gonna do like 2 more, 5 and 6, and then just let him finish it. That's how I feel. But I don't know if Bay is gonna come out. If he does, that's great. If not, it'll be nice to see someone new take the project on. But I know Mark's coming back, Mark Wahlberg. But I don't know about anyone else. I'm not sure. But looking forward to it regardless. I hope it's going to be better than Age of Extinction. Age of Extinction was a little disappointing. It could have been much better than it was, but it was still good. It was still fine. Oh, he says, what is going to happen with the story? Well, I think it's going to pick up where Optimus was flying into space. Spoilers if you haven't seen Age of Extinction. With the bomb, I can't think of the name right now. The whole MacGuffin in Age of Extinction. I can't think of it right now. So he was flying with that into space. So I think the movie's going to start with him coming back, and then I don't know, like let's say he goes out to space to find the creators, and let's say they like follow him back to Earth. I think that would be pretty cool. So like say they come back to Earth, we get a whole bunch of new villains, and we get all the Autobots, and I think that would be awesome. I mean, I think that's where they're probably going to go with the story. I mean, I don't know. But looking forward to it regardless. NASCAR Family also wants to know, did I see American Sniper yet? No, I didn't see American Sniper yet, and I want to see American Sniper. It didn't come out in my theater yet, but it is online. So I am going to watch it online. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's easy for me. Just watch it right online. And yeah, I'm going to watch it this week because I want to watch it before the Oscar nominations come out this Thursday. I'd like to have seen it before the Oscar nominations come out because, I don't know, I mean, I think there's about 10 good slots. I think there's 9 slots for Best Picture, and I can see about 8 films getting nominated, and I think there's like 1 open slot somewhere for 1 movie. I don't know what. And it could go to American Sniper, Into the Woods, Interstellar. It's not going to happen. I would love to see Interstellar, though. I mean, I don't know. But, yeah, I definitely want to watch NASCAR Family. I definitely want to watch American Sniper this week because the Oscar nominations. Okay, so Rye Brentman wants to know, what are some of the older movies that you plan on watching and reviewing for the summer? Well, I'm not going to give all of them away because I want to build the tension because that's what I'm all about. I'm kidding. I'll tell you a few of them. Like I said, I'm going to review all the Star Wars. Now, in preparation for a couple of remakes that are coming out this summer and like reboots, they're doing a Point Break remake, which is going to be interesting. Obviously not going to be better than the original, but I'm going to watch and review that because I've never seen Point Break before, and I hear a lot of people enjoy that movie. You know, it's like a good like B movie. So I'll do that. And Poltergeist is coming out in July, so even though I've seen Poltergeist before, I'll probably review that before the new one comes out. I like to review movies from filmmakers when like a sequel comes out over the summer, or like when a reboot or whatever. You get the point. I did the same with Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I reviewed Rise right before Dawn came out this summer, so I'm going to do that for this summer, this coming summer. And then we also have Terminator Genesis coming out over the summer. And I watched bits of the trailer, and I know everybody is just bashing the movie, saying it's going to be crap. I don't know. I haven't seen the first 4 Terminator films. I'm going to try to watch them over the summer. I don't know if I'm going to review them all. I'll probably just review like 1 and 2 because everybody loves them the most. Yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do. The Terminator movies, the Star Wars movies, Mission Impossible 5 comes out in December. I would love to watch 1 to 4. So this is insanity, guys. Oh my God, a lot of movies I got to watch this summer. And then Jurassic World comes out June 12th. Maybe I should review Jurassic Park. It's like a classic old movie review. I've never done a Spielberg old movie review before. So I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a Jurassic Park review, even though I've seen it already. I try to review and watch movies I've never seen before. Like for example, I'm gonna watch Pulp Fiction this week. I'm not gonna review it though because I have way too much stuff to do this week, other things to do. But yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to watch new movies, older movies that I've never seen before. So yeah, that's yeah. Okay, so Christopher Smykel wants to know, would you like to see The Amazing Spider-Man 3 or Marvel Spider-Man new reboot? I'd pick a Marvel reboot, but they should do it in 2020 or later. I'm not looking forward to Amazing Spider-Man 3, to be honest, Chris. I'm sorry. I'm just getting really tired with the Amazing Spider-Man series. I did not like 2. I honestly liked the first Amazing Spider-Man better than the second one, and I didn't care for the first Amazing Spider-Man that much, so that's saying something. I think 2 was just an absolute mess. I'm not looking forward to a third one. Yeah, they'll probably reboot it because Andrew Garfield is getting older, and I'm still waiting for a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. No, I'm kidding. They can't do a Spider-Man 4. Tobey Maguire is too old now. I mean, it's just they should have done one when they had the chance and finished the franchise off perfectly, but nope, they cut that, and we got the hipster reboot. But I'm not a fan of the Amazing Spider-Man. It would be nice to see them reboot it because if Marvel picks up Spider-Man, they'll cast someone new as Spider-Man. Even though I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, he is a good Spider-Man. You can't deny it. He's a great actor, but it's just the material he's in and the script he's given. It's just it doesn't go anywhere, and that's honestly the biggest disappointment about the Amazing Spider-Man series is that it could be good. It could be good, but I don't know. But yeah, they'll definitely reboot it after like the third Amazing Spider-Man. I just see it happening. It's just what's gonna happen. So okay, so Rye Brentman says only the first 2 Terminators are worth watching. That's exactly why I'll probably watch all of them because I have to watch all of them. That's just how I am. But I'll review the first 2 because I know you guys don't want me to waste time reviewing 2 Terminator movies that probably suck that you guys don't care for. So, yeah. Okay, so Kevin's got a big question for me. Thank you, Kevin. I don't know if you're still watching. I love talking about this stuff because I love award season. Kevin wants to know, what do you think the 9 Best Picture movies will be? Okay, glad someone asked me this question. All right, let's do a countdown real quick. Right before that, however, because that's a big question. NASCAR family says, you know that Catherine Bigelow directed Point Break? He also, I think he meant she also did The Hurt Locker. Yes, I know she did Point Break, and she also did Hurt Locker, and she won the Oscar for Hurt Locker. So yeah, I can't wait to watch Point Break, the original. So Kevin, 9 Best Picture nominees. I think for right now, it is very safe to say 3 movies that are definitely getting a nomination for Best Picture for the Oscars this Thursday, and those 3 are Boyhood, Birdman, and Selma. They have picked up so much steam recently, and I definitely see them all getting nominated. So those are 3. Then we have, I'm probably going to draw blanks here or there, so help me out, guys. A lot of people are saying Grand Budapest Hotel is going to get nominations, and that's cool. And I also believe it's going to get nominated because it came out earlier this year, and not too many people are talking about it. So yeah, it'll probably get nominated for some stuff. Grand Budapest Hotel, that's 4. I think Gone Girl's going to sneak in there. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't get anything. Very surprised. So you have Gone Girl, that's 5. Whiplash better get nominated. I want it to get nominated. I definitely see a nomination possible for Whiplash. So that's 6. Now 3 more. I'm drawing blanks here. Oh, wow. Imitation Game, 7. Everyone's saying The Theory of Everything is going to get nominated. I don't see it. It probably will. Do I feel it should get nominated? It was good. Is it one of the 9 best films of the year, though? No. So that's 8. That's 8. And now they could either do 9 or 10. And I don't know which route. I don't think they've done 10. I think they've just done 9. Maybe they've done 10 in the past. I personally think they should do 10 this year because there were too many great movies. So I think I mentioned 8. So there's like 1 more or 2 more possible slots open, and they're going to go to either Foxcatcher, Into the Woods, Nightcrawler, or American Sniper. I think it's between those 4 to get a 9th and a 10th slot. If they're going to do 10, those are 2 slots open. If they're going to do 9, there's 1 more slot open. And it'll probably go to Foxcatcher, even though I don't want that to happen because I didn't care for Foxcatcher. Nominate it for all the performances you want, but the movie itself was, I just didn't like it. It was slow as molasses. Maybe I need to watch it again, but I don't know. And again, I'm still upset it got nominated for a Golden Globe over Whiplash, over Interstellar, for Best Drama. That really upset me. So yeah, those are my predictions for Best Picture. I think it's going to be overall a predictable year in terms of nominees. I think one of the only categories I can't predict right now is Best Actor because there's 2 actors fighting for 1 slot, and I think it's between David Oyelowo and Steve Carell, and I don't know who's gonna get in there, honestly. And there's a few other categories I may be hesitant about, but I think I got most of the Best Picture nominees down. But again, as I said, if they're going to do 10, there's 2 slots open, and 2 of 4 movies can take one of those slots. If they're going to do 9, there's 4 movies: American Sniper, Into the Woods, Foxcatcher, and I can't think of the 4th one. I'm forgetting it already. American Sniper, Into the Woods, Foxcatcher, and Nightcrawler. There we go. If they're doing 9, then there's 1 slot open, and one of those movies will get in there. But I don't know what. That's why I'm looking forward to the Oscar nominations this coming Thursday. And I will be doing a reaction video to them like I did last year because I know some of you guys like that. Okay. So Christopher Smikle says the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was bad, but the only thing I like about the movie is Spider-Man swinging the city. You know what, Chris? I'll agree with you on that. Spider-Man swinging in the city, he says. There were some good shots. I'm not going to lie, of Spider-Man swinging in the city. Honestly, some of the shots might have been. I'll give this to Mark Webb over Raimi. Some of the shots might have been the swinging shots might have been better than some of the ones that Raimi did. You know, there was a lot more like POV shots, like the camera was like on Spider-Man, and you could see like part of his chest, and you see the buildings. He's going past them all. So I think that those shots were really cool. And honestly, the first half of the movie where he's swinging around the city, I was like, oh, maybe this is gonna be quite good. And then Dennis Leary starts popping up, and then I started laughing out loud in my seat. And then yeah, that's how I feel about the Amazing. Amazing Spider-Man 2. And then Chris also wants to know, have you seen Transformers first cartoon series in the 80s? No, I haven't, believe it or not. But I know everybody loves the original series, or most people love it. But yeah, I've just watched the Michael Bay movies, and that's how I've become a fan of Transformers. Just refreshing the watch page to see if I can get any other new comments. Got 6 watching, so thanks guys, I appreciate it. Looks like, yeah, I got 6. All right, so sorry to ask me away, guys. More questions. If you want to hear my Golden Globe predictions for the winners, because the nominees are already out. The Golden Globes are tonight. Again, I was going to make a video about them, but I decided not to because I just was busy with other things, and I got other videos planned and whatnot. So please let me know what you guys, if you want to know my Golden Globe nominee predictions. I have the list right here in front of me, and I'll let you guys know who my predictions are for the winners for the movie categories. So NASCAR Family says Catherine Bigelow did one of my favorite sci-fi films, Strange Days. Ooh, I've never heard of that actually. Strange Days. I'm gonna Google that right now because I've never heard of that before. And then NASCAR Family also says, is Big Eyes getting in as well? You know what? Those were one of, and you also reminded me, Big Eyes and Unbroken, another one that may or may not sneak in there. I read an article that Unbroken could sneak in there because it was getting, like, it had like a big box office intake, and apparently, according to the Academy, that is one of their deciding factors. Sometimes box office. So I mean, I don't know. It depends. We gotta wait and see. But yeah, I mean, Unbroken could sneak in there, and Big Eyes. I mean, I haven't seen Big Eyes, so I don't know. But I've seen all these other ones I've been talking about. So yeah. And then NASCAR Family also says G1 cartoons are awesome. I gotta watch G1 behind. Strange Days, Catherine. See, I'm not familiar with Catherine Bigelow's earlier filmography because you know, I've seen The Hurt Locker and I love Zero Dark 30 as well. Both those are good movies. But I've got to catch up on her older ones like Point Break and now, according to NASCAR Family, I gotta watch Strange Days because you know, people are saying good things about it. So okay. Kevin says, I'm thinking Birdman. All right, let's count these down. Kevin gave me his picks for Best Picture, what he thinks is going to get nominated. We got Birdman, Boyhood, Whiplash, Imitation Game, Theory of Everything, Selma, Into the Woods, Budapest Hotel, Nightcrawler. Okay, so those are 9. Kevin, I agree with all of those except I think Into the Woods and Nightcrawler again. They can be replaced by either Gone Girl or Unbroken or American Sniper or Foxcatcher. I honestly think Foxcatcher is going to make it in there. Am I going to be happy Foxcatcher is going to make it in there? No. I really don't. I honestly think that they would nominate Foxcatcher over Nightcrawler, and that will piss me off because Nightcrawler is by far a better film than Foxcatcher. I'm sorry. To all the Foxcatcher fans out there, if there's any. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really sure. Oh, I got a message on YouTube, on Facebook. So yeah, Kevin, those are all good picks. I think Birdman and Boyhood obviously locks. Imitation Game's a lock. Selma's a lock. Theory of Everything, it's a lock. But do I agree with it? No. I think I would put other films in Theory of Everything's spot. It was a good movie. It was a good biopic. It was well acted, extremely well acted. But I just wouldn't give it a Best Picture nomination, you know. And then I didn't see Budapest Hotel. I think that's going to be one of the only ones that gets nominated that I haven't seen. Grand Budapest Hotel. I don't know what it was. I just didn't get around to seeing Budapest Hotel. I don't know why. I could watch it between when the Oscar nominations are revealed and the actual Oscar broadcast, but I'm not sure. Gotta wait and see. Okay, so Christopher Smichael asks, what is your favorite movie? Oh my God, everybody asked me this question. Everybody I come in contact with. What's your favorite movie? Mike, do you have a favorite movie? Come on, Mike. What's your favorite movie? Um, Honestly, I don't have a favorite. I just went to the eye doctor a week ago. A week from tomorrow, I went to the eye doctor. I got new glasses, and I hadn't seen her in a year. And she asked me, "So what are you doing? How you doing? You in college?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in college. I'm studying film." She's like, "Oh wow, that's interesting. What's your favorite movie?" It's literally the first thing she asked. What's your favorite movie? And I said, no. I actually did give her an answer. I said I can't pick between one. I mean, I love too many. But I did give her an answer just right there on the spot. I said Saving Private Ryan. I was just like, I don't know. Stop making me pick. So I just said Saving Private Ryan. That's not my favorite. I mean, it would be like in my top 5 or something. But I mean, I would say like in my top 5 or whatever. Of all time, not in any order. Saving Private Ryan's in there. Drive, Shawshank Redemption's definitely in there. Oh, what else? Godfather's got to be in there. Just saw Back to the Future. That's got to be somewhere like in my top 10 or something. I love that. Let's see. Love the Avengers, the Dark Knight series in general. Seven is one of my favorite thrillers of all time. Yeah, I mean, love all of these movies. They're all some of my favorites. So yeah. So yeah, Prisoners of Mud just cracked my top 10, or not my top 10 of all time, my top favorite movies of all time in general. I gotta go on Letterboxd. I got a whole list of some of my favorite movies. So Chris, if you ever want to see my what my top 10 are, go on Letterboxd. I don't know if you're on there or not. I think you could still see people's profiles on Letterboxd even if you don't have an account. But yeah, I got like a whole list of movies that are my favorites. Let's see, The Departed. How can I forget about The Departed? The Town, Forrest Gump, King Kong, the Indiana Jones series, Halloween, the original, Friday the 13th, the original, Psycho. Get into horror movies. Finding Nemo, definitely. And the recent one I just watched, 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams. Wow, talk about great movies. Movies that just completely surprised me. 1 Hour Photo, check it out. Great film. See, I don't have a specific favorite, but I do have like several favorites. NASCAR Family says Nightcrawler was an awesome film. Jake Gyllenhaal did a good performance. I absolutely agree with that. Gyllenhaal was amazing in Nightcrawler. Really good performance in that movie. Honestly, NASCAR Family, like I was saying with the best actor race, how tight it is this year. I think Eddie Redmayne is definitely going to get nominated, even though he's not my pick to win. Benedict Cumberbatch will get nominated. He better get nominated. Gyllenhaal better get nominated. So it's those 3, and then there's another guy I can't remember. Oh, Michael Keaton, Birdman. He'll get nominated. And then there's one spot, and I think it's between Steve Carell from Foxcatcher and crap, I can't think. Steve Carell from Foxcatcher and David Oyelowo from Selma. Now, if they're going to nominate both Steve Carell and David Oyelowo, that means one of the 4 I just mentioned are going to get knocked out. So who would they knock out between Jake Gyllenhaal, Eddie Redmayne, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Michael Keaton? I think Michael Keaton may honestly be a front runner to win, so I don't think they're going to knock him out. Eddie Redmayne, I don't think they're not going to knock him out, even though that's not my favorite of the performances. He was great, but not my favorite of the performances. I'd be pissed if they knocked Gyllenhaal out. And I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about Nightcrawler. I was like, oh, what if they knock Gyllenhaal out? What if they don't nominate him? I'll be really upset, and you'll hear me rant about that because he absolutely, by far, deserves to get nominated. Without a doubt. I mean, he was incredible in Nightcrawler. He was great in Enemy, which I also think is even Oscar worthy. His role in that, but obviously it's a smaller film; it's not going to get nominated. But yeah, he better get nominated. It was a great movie. X X Kizior, sorry if I'm saying your name right. Do you like waffles? I love that question. It's entirely unexpected, and two, it has absolutely nothing to do with movies, but it's cool because I love answering questions that like kind of like personal questions. Even though that's not even that's like just preference. Yes, of course, I love waffles. They're awesome. No, I haven't had one in a while. NASCAR Family also says, "Oh, thanks for bringing this up. Channing Tatum was good too. Yes, Channing Tatum was excellent in Foxcatcher. Like I said earlier with Foxcatcher, not a fan of the movie. Performances were out of control, and I think all three of those performances should have got nominations. And it's such a shame, Channing Tatum. I know he's going to get snubbed. I know they're not going to give him a nomination. But here's my thing with the whole Foxcatcher thing with the three actors. Steve Carell, if he does get the nomination over, let's say he gets nominated over David Oyelowo for whatever reason, if he gets the Best Actor nomination, I don't agree with that because Steve Carell was in the movie for. I mean, he wasn't a lead in my opinion. I think he was more so supporting, as opposed to a what do you call it? I think he was more so a supporting actor as opposed to a lead actor. So I still think Channing Tatum should get a lead actor nomination, even though he's not going to. But he definitely gave one of the best performances of the year. Him and Miles Teller from Whiplash, both of them deserved Oscar consideration for sure. And both of them are going to get snubbed. And it's such a shame because it's so easy to look at Channing Tatum and Miles Teller, and you could just see that, like, to have both of them get Oscar nominations, it would be cool because everybody looks at them as just, oh, like they're in your typical crappy comedy movie, but they gave really good performances that took them out of their comfort zone. Miles Teller is mostly in like these like 21 and over, like drunk, like those kind of crappy movies. But he does a good movie like The Spectacular Now or Whiplash, which is by far his best performance to date, and he's not going to get any Oscar love for it, and that really genuinely upsets me. Same thing with Channing Tatum. He's in the Jump Street movies, and while he's great in those, he's done a bunch of other movies, and no one, it's not easy to take him seriously. He does the serious role. He even said it's his most challenging role to date. It absolutely paid off. He was incredible in the movie. He's not going to get shit for it. He's not going to get one Oscar nomination for it, and that upsets me. And again, you can say, oh, these actors will have more work in the future, but they had great performances now. Give them the love they deserve, okay? And that's how I feel. Steve Carell should get supporting actor along with Mark Ruffalo. They were both supporting. I'm sorry. Channing Tatum was the lead, as was Miles Teller. They both deserve Best Actor nominations. But then again, it's a crowded year this year. It's really tough. This is one of the toughest Best Actor races in in history in a long time. So yeah, definitely tough. Okay, so getting a bunch of questions here. Christopher Spikel, this is a little old. Do you know that there is going to be a new Age of Ultron trailer January 12th? Really? I gotta look that up now. Really? I don't think that. Are you sure? Because the Super Bowl, they're gonna air the Super Bowl spot in a week, not a week, in like 3 weeks. So they'll obviously do a Super Bowl spot for Age of Ultron. Is there really a new trailer coming out tomorrow? I don't know about that. I don't think they're going to release one I mean, they just gave us one not too long ago. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to release one tomorrow. I don't know. I got to look that up. But from what I thought, they would give us a Super Bowl spot, and then they'll release a full-length trailer in like April, no, March, late February, around there. They'll give us a full, yeah. So no, but I didn't hear about Age of Ultron trailer, and I got another one of my good buddies on Facebook and YouTube, On Formers. Thanks for joining, man. He's also confirming it. Wow, really? during the college football championship tomorrow at 8 Eastern. Wow. All right. I gotta look this up because holy crap. Age of Ultron. I'm Googling it. Someone will like leave a new age. Oh shit. Debut on January. Oh, thanks guys. Wow. Thanks. Who said that? Onformers confirmed it, and then Christopher Smykel. Thanks, guys, for letting me know about that. Holy shit. I didn't know they were releasing a new trailer. Well, now I'm gonna have to do a trailer review because that's awesome. I can't believe they're giving us a new trailer before the Super Bowl spot comes out. That's wow. All right, I'll take it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. This is why I love this, guys. You guys let me know about these cool new things. All right, so let's go back. NASCAR family wants to know. Speaking about Channing Tatum, what are your thoughts about Jupiter Ascending? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna see that honestly. A little hesitant that I got pushed back. I know it's from the Wachowskis, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna see. I don't know if I saw the trailer. I think a while ago. I don't even remember it. I don't know if it's like my cup of tea. You know. Maybe I'll check it out if it gets good reviews. As of now, I don't know about Jupiter Ascending. And Onformer said earlier, "What it is, yo." Thanks for joining, man. I worry about Jupiter Ascending. Yeah, I know it got pushed back. It was supposed to come out last year, you know, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant on it, but we'll see. Okay, now Rye Brentman asked me a very big question that I'm going to answer in a second. I don't know if he's still here. Do you watch any old movies in film school? Thank you for asking me that, because yes, I actually did watch a couple older films in film school. One in its entire length, and I'm going to talk about that now. So thanks for asking me that. That's a good question. I'm going to answer that in a second. I just want to get these other questions out of the way that are smaller. NASCAR family says, how do you feel about Channing Tatum as Gambit in X-Men Apocalypse? I think that's going to be cool. I mean, I with that kind of scenario, I need to see a trailer. I know he's getting a solo Gambit film as well. I didn't know he was going to be in Apocalypse, though, really. I didn't know that, but that's cool, though. I think it's going to take place in the 80s. That was the last thing I heard about Apocalypse. So I've got to wait and see. But again, I think it's cool. I think I said this earlier. He's buffed out, and he may be just slightly too buffed out for Gambit, but that's just me looking at pictures in comparison between the two. I think maybe he's got like the face that could match it potentially. I don't know. But again, I need to see footage of him as Gambit before I make a call. But you know, it's cool to see him getting that's a big role. I mean, the X-Men franchise is huge. I mean, look what it did to Jennifer Lawrence and what's that guy's name who played Nicholas Hoult. He started in First Class, then he got Warm Bodies. So you know that's big. And Channing Tatum is definitely one of the bigger stars. This in this like generation. So Rye Brentman, I swear I'm going to answer your question in a second. I just want to get this question out of the way. Random man. Since it only has one Golden Globe nod, do you think Interstellar will get more love at the Oscars? I think it's going to get a lot of technical love in terms of the way I phrase that. I think it's going to get a lot of technical love in terms of technical categories. It's definitely going to get nominated for visuals. I think sound design and sound editing, sound editing and mixing, excuse me. Best score, I think it should get nominated there. Best production design, I think it's going to dominate there. I've given up hope no one will get nominated for director. It's just not in a year as tough as this. I don't think it's going to happen. Best picture, again, there's like 2 slots open. It may or may not. It depends how the Academy what they thought of it. I would love to see it get love. I loved it, but it's very slim. I think it's definitely going to get more nominations than it did the Globes, but it's not going to get the big ones like Best Actor, even though McConaughey gave one of the best performances of the year, in my opinion. Possibly of his career. I mean, I thought he was great in Interstellar. And he was great in Dallas Buyers Club. But Interstellar, man, I mean, he brought me to tears. So yeah, I'm not sure about that random man. I hope I hope it gets more love, but we'll see. Informer says, sorry, gotta go. That's cool, man. Thanks for joining, and thanks for telling me, confirming about the trailer. I appreciate that. He says Super Bowl seems like a bummer. Only one trailer confirmed. Yeah, I know. What was the one that got confirmed? Alex of the Raging Nation said what it was. I can't remember what it was. Let me check it out real quick. I don't think it was Age of Ultron that got confirmed. I can't remember what. I think it was Ant-Man. No, I don't know if it was Ant-Man. Let me look it up real quick. I got to answer Rybrunt Man's question though, because he's been waiting for it. Jurassic World, that was it. Jurassic World is the only confirmed trailer for the Super Bowl, which is, they better start confirming some teasers. I mean, I want to get some teasers. I want to see Jurassic World, of course. I want to see more Age of Ultron footage. I want to see Ant-Man, if possible. Maybe more Terminator Genesis footage, because a lot of people are like, oh, this movie looks like shit. Okay, so before I answer anything, I got to go back to Rybrunt Man's question. Do you watch any old movies in film school? Now, on Letterboxd, I've been keeping up with, why did I get signed out of Letterboxd? I've been keeping up with like logging movies that I've seen or rating movies that I've seen. So after I've watched like an old movie in film school, I would like give it a rating on Letterboxd. So I got to go back and, because I can't remember everything I've watched. All right, so Rybrunt Man, of the most recent movies I watched in film school. Now I'm on break right now, and I have been taking a cinema studies class. I took it the first semester, and I'm going to be taking it second semester as well, like part 2 of the class. And a couple of films I did watch were, this was probably my favorite. M by Fritz Lang. It's a German film, very old, came out in the 1930s, I believe, and it was great old thriller. And it was it's one of the first like big movies that had sound in it and dialogue. You know, here or there. I mean, I really loved M. I don't know if you've seen it. And I watched a lot of I watched a couple films from Sergei Eisenstein. We watched Battleship Potemkin, which was good. And then we watch a lot of scenes from movies. We don't get to watch like the whole entire thing because the class is like 4 hours, but you know, there's only so much you can do or so much you can watch in like 4 hours. Yeah, we watched scenes from The Passion of Joan of Arc. These are a couple really old movies. I'm talking really old. Just, you know, like for my professor to like make a point or whatever. So yeah, and then we actually did watch Citizen Kane, and right before the class ended, I watched most of it. I got through most of it, but I was actually I dozed off a lot in that class because we're sitting in the dark. We got these comfortable chairs. We're in an auditorium, and when I get very little sleep the night before, and then we have class the next day, for 4 hours, I get tired. So I actually dozed off several times in Citizen Kane. Not because it's bad. Again, same thing with Pulp Fiction. It happens when I'm tired. I fall asleep. But that's something I got to rewatch, Citizen Kane. And then we even watched the original Scarface, which was okay. Yeah. And he's saying Metropolis by Fritz Lang. We watched like a clip from that. But yeah, M was great. Okay, so I'm getting more, just moving on. Those are a couple films we did watch in film school. But yeah, Citizen Kane, I gotta rewatch it. I was gonna rewatch it over the break, but I fell behind, and I will rewatch it. Okay, so we got a lot of people join. I gotta give like these people like shout outs or something. We'll be ending soon, guys. I guess we'll end in like a half hour. Like 3:45-ish Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so Gregory Tusulus Kidzi. Wow, I butchered that. 7 people are watching. Yeah, 7 are watching right now. Okay, now Random Man asked me another big question. What are your, and I'm glad he asked me, this is the point of my Google Hangout, the reason why I'm having it. What are your predictions for Golden Globe winners that will spill over to the Oscars? Do you mean like whatever's going to win Golden Globes is going to get nominated for an Oscar? Okay, I'm going to get into that in a second because that's a big question. Thanks for asking that, by the way. Random Man. Gregory Branscombe says, "What's up, guys? What's up, Greg? Thanks for joining." Kid of Awesome says, "How are you doing? Hey, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it." Okay. All right, but Random Man asking that big question. I'm gonna give my predictions for the big categories now for who I think is gonna win. But let me just get to these other comments. I am going to hold on a second. I'm just getting a bunch of comments, getting like a plethora of comments. NASCAR Family says, "Have you heard the rumors about Batman v Superman might be split into 2 parts?" Yes, I did. Do I buy it? No. And then Greg Branscombe saying they're not splitting it. H. Cavill confirmed it yesterday. I didn't know he confirmed it, but I knew that was fake. No way that they're giving us the first part in September. I think what was it, September or August? Whenever they said it was. No way. We haven't gotten a trailer yet. They would have announced it at Comic-Con. There's I would have loved to have had it this summer, but I think it makes sense. They're just going to release it in March. You know, it makes sense. Christopher Michael says, "I'm going to eat. I will be back soon. I'm not going to eat. I will watch the whole video. I'll just bring some food in my room." You can go eat, man. It's cool. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Random Man, I'm going to get to your question in a second because this is the whole point of the video. And then Rye Brentman says, "Citizen Kane is a great movie as well." You know, I watched a good majority of the movie. The shots are incredible. The fact that Wells used, you know, these really wide angle lenses, and the frame is so deep in the way he framed the actors and had each actor stand in place. Obviously, one of the best shots in that movie is where it's early on in the film when the mother is like signing off the papers, and that guy came into the house, and then the father's there, and then Kane is all the way as a child. He's all the way in the background, in the out the window. You can see him through the window. That shot blows my mind. I mean, it's amazing what Wells did with that movie. Just a great, really well shot film. Really well acted, and the whole Rosebud thing. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's corny." I loved it. I thought that was great. But again, I dozed off a couple of times because I was just so exhausted. I got to rewatch it. I feel terrible. I really do. Okay, so I want to get to Random Man's question because it's a big question. What are your predictions for Golden Globes winners that will spill over to the Oscars? Okay, so let's go through the major categories, the film categories. First off, the 2 big categories: Best Motion Picture Drama and Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. It's Boyhood, Foxcatcher, Imitation Game, Selma, Theory of Everything. I think all 5 of those could possibly get Best Picture nominations. And except Foxcatcher's it's on the fence right now. I'm not sure about it. And then Best Musical or Comedy, Birdman will get nominated. Grand Budapest Hotel will get nominated, and Into the Woods is possible. St. Vincent and Prague, they're not getting nominated. Yeah. So I personally think Boyhood is going to win drama, Best Drama, and I think it's going to win the Oscar. I think that is our Best Picture winner. I knew it was coming ever since the hype started rising when award season started, and it started getting nominated for all these different things. It started winning Best Picture for all these different things. That was the point where I said, yeah, it's going to dominate everything, and I still think Boyhood is just going to win. Not everything. I mean the big category like Best Picture. I honestly think that's what it's gonna take home, for sure. Best Actress in a Motion Picture. I think Julianne Moore is gonna win the Golden Globe, and I think she's gonna win the Oscar. She was great in Still Alice. Really good performance. Best Actor Motion Picture Drama. I think this is tough. I don't know who's gonna win this at the Golden Globes tonight. I think it's between David Oyelowo, and Eddie Redmayne's possible, and Steve Carell even. I mean, it's tough, guys. Best actor in a drama. I literally don't even know who's going to win the Oscar. I can't even think of 5 nominees. I mean, or a full list of 5 nominees. It's tough this year for Best Actor. All right, let's see. Michael Keaton could possibly take it, though. I mean, I don't know. He's definitely going to win Best Actor in a musical or comedy. Best Animated Feature Film is going to the Lego Movie, and it's also going to win. It's also going to win at the Oscar, without a doubt. Best Foreign Language Film, for the Golden Globe, I think it's going to go to Ida, and I think the Oscars may even give it to Ida as well. I just hear nothing about that movie. I haven't seen it, but Best Supporting Actor, I think, is a lock for J.K. Simmons. If he doesn't win, something's wrong. Okay, something's wrong with the Hollywood Foreign Press, and if he doesn't even get nominated Thursday, which he will, but if he doesn't win at the Academy, something's wrong. Best Supporting Actress, I have no idea who's going to win it. Probably Patricia Arquette. A lot of people are saying she's going to win. I'll probably say she'll win, but I don't know. She was good in Boyhood, but what makes her the Best Supporting Actress of the year? I think Emma Stone deserves it. I'm sorry. I think she did much better work in don't get me wrong, Patricia Arquette was great in Boyhood. I just think that one scene of Emma Stone alone in Birdman when she's like roasting Michael Keaton, basically, I thought that was great, and that alone deserves an Oscar nomination and win, possibly. I mean, that was by far Emma Stone's best performance to date. Then Best Director is another interesting category. I think Richard Linklater is going to take it tonight, but I would love Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu to win. That's my personal pick because, in my opinion, so much more is demanded of you to direct a film that has multiple long takes. Richard Linklater did an amazing job with Boyhood, and the fact that he was so dedicated to that project for 12 years, and so many different things could have gone wrong. And they did even, run into problems. At first, they thought, oh, look, Eller Coltrane, he's not growing up enough. They were like 4 years into the project. It didn't look like he grew at all. So Richard Linklater's sitting there. I got this 12-year project going on. What the hell? My main actor doesn't look like he's growing up. So they ran into a lot of problems like that. So for that alone, yeah, he deserves a nomination, possibly a win. But in my opinion, Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu deserves the win. That's how I feel. I think he did the best job of 2014. That is the best directed film of the year, in my opinion. Nice to see David Fincher got nominated. I would like to see him get nominated for the Oscar. Best Screenplay, I think Boyhood's going to take it tonight, even though I would love Gone Girl to win because Gone Girl's not going to win anything else. So, yeah. Really not sure what's going to happen with screenplay. I think Gone Girl will win Best Adapted Screenplay for the Oscars because they split into adapted and original, and I don't know who's going to win original. Maybe Boyhood or possibly Selma. I don't know. Imitation Game had a great script, but it was adapted. Yeah, it was adapted. Theory of Everything even had a good script, in my opinion. All great scripts this year. Best Original Score is going to Interstellar. I don't care what anyone says. And if Interstellar doesn't win tonight, I'm done. So I would love to see Interstellar win that by far. Random Man. Interstellar better win that. I mean, it's the only thing it got nominated for. It better win. And then Best Original Song. Out of all those songs, the only one I can think of that I remember hearing was the one from Selma, Glory, because I just watched Selma. And I would love to see that win because that was a great song. It's called Glory. Google it or YouTube it, guys, because it's by John Legend, and it's really relevant in today's age. So I would like to see that win the Golden Globe, actually. So, yeah, that's it for the big categories. Of course, there's other categories like Best Cinematography, which is probably going to go to Birdman, which was very well shot. But, yeah. Now, Kid of Awesome is saying something interesting. Did you hear about the winners for both Best Picture, Drama, and Musical or Comedy leaked online? No, I didn't, actually. Did they really? Kid of Awesome, can you let me know who are the winners that leaked online? Who did they say was going to win? Now it could either be an entire rumor someone just started, because it's not easy to. I mean, it's very easy to start a rumor saying, "Oh, I heard that the Hollywood Foreign Press gave Boyhood the win for best drama and Birdman the win for best musical." But those are the two I think that are going to win tonight: Boyhood and Birdman. I think they're going to win best drama and best musical or comedy. Kevin Falk is saying, "I would say Meryl Streep deserves it. She stole the show Into the Woods." What do you mean, Kevin? You mean for the Golden Globe tonight? She deserves Best Actress in a musical or comedy. No, wait, she's supporting, right? Oh, you're talking about supporting, Kevin. Oh, okay. Yeah, Meryl Streep was good in Into the Woods. Yeah, no, she was great. She definitely great. But I don't know. I just really liked Emma Stone and Birdman. She's definitely gonna get the Oscar nomination. But I don't even think either the two of them are going to win. I don't think it's going to go to Meryl or Emma Stone. I think Patricia Arquette's going to win, and I don't agree with that. Do you agree with that, Kev? Do you think Patricia Arquette should win? What do you think about that, Kev? That Patricia Arquette should win? Because I don't think she should win. I think she was good, but what about her made it Oscar, her performance, like, worthy to win? Yes, get nominated. Win? What did she do in that movie that was just so mind-blowing? So I don't know. That's just how I feel. She was great, not deserving the win. I would give it to Emma Stone. And yeah, Meryl Streep was great too as well. Okay, so Kevin is saying, okay, he said the thing about Meryl Streep. And then he said, oh, he's backing up Kid of Awesome. Well, Kid of Awesome said, yeah, I heard that apparently Into the Woods won for comedy or musical, and Selma won for drama. Wow, really? You see, now, but that's hard to tell. Is that a rumor or not? I mean, I don't know. I can't believe Selma won over Boyhood. Selma was great, but that's surprising because Boyhood, I don't know. Wow. Selma over Boyhood. Yeah, but Selma's not winning the Oscar. I highly doubt Selma's going to win the Oscar for Best Picture. I would be shocked. My mouth will hit the floor tonight if Selma takes home Best Drama over Boyhood, because that's all I'm hearing about is Boyhood winning. And in my opinion, Boyhood does deserve it. Of the 5 that got nominated for the Golden Globe tonight, I would love to see Boyhood win. That was my favorite of the 5. I would even love Imitation Game to get some love, because it's I don't see it winning anything big. So yeah, but Into the Woods for musical or comedy, yeah, I don't think that's going to beat out Birdman. I highly doubt Into the Woods is going to beat out Birdman. Birdman is a much better film, but I mean, if it was just best musical, obviously Into the Woods would win. But best musical or comedy, I don't see Selma winning. I don't see Into the Woods winning over Birdman. That's probably just a rumor. I don't know. I got to check that out for myself though. But yeah, Selma winning over Boyhood, I don't buy it. I think Boyhood is a better film. It's a film I prefer more. Selma was great, but I would give it recognition for the acting as opposed to the Best Picture itself. Great biopic, but Boyhood, I mean, just everybody raves about Boyhood. So yeah. I completely agree. Those final minutes of Boyhood, the last scene, yeah, she was great in little scenes like that. But I don't know. Even as supporting actress, yeah, she is a supporting actress, but I don't know. I would say she had 2 scenes that really stood out. That final scene where she breaks down when he's going to college, that hit me, and that she gives one of the best lines of the movie. I thought there would be more. That's one of the best lines of that film. But that goes to the script. That's not her. I mean, she was great. She was good, but I don't know. I just would love to see Emma Stone take it. That's how I feel. And the other scene she was really good is early on in the movie when she was yelling at her, like, that boyfriend who came over and was like, come on, babe, let's go out to dinner. And she's like, no, I got to watch the kids. And then he's like, well, we had plans. Or I thought she was really good in that scene where they were going back and forth. And there was a couple other scenes she was great, you know, when the abusive alcoholic husband came in. I mean, stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe she deserves to win. I don't know. You're saying, Kev's saying they had the star thing on the movies. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't see Selma winning over Boyhood. That's rare. That is very odd. Like, why Selma over Boyhood for best drama? I don't know. And another reason why it would be nice to see Boyhood take home a lot of things. This is an independent film, and it was made over 12 years. That's one thing that's impressive as it is. But the fact that it's an indie, and when was the last time we had an independent film win Best Picture? I can't remember. Maybe The Artist? No, I wouldn't even say that was an independent film. King's Speech, maybe? No, that wasn't even really an independent film. It's been a while. I can't think of the last time anyway. So I would love to see Boyhood win tonight, and I think it is going to win tonight. I think that's a scam. Whoever said that Selma and Into the Woods are going to win, because Birdman and Boyhood definitely are better films, and I would love to see them win. Okay, so Boyhood is the movie of the decade. Yeah, it is one for the ages. It is. It's a movie unlike anything else. I rewatched it the other night, or most of it. I was rewatching big scenes from it, and yeah, it's incredible. Now, Christopher Smykel is asking me a big question that I missed. What is the film that you would like to see but will never get made? Ooh, that's a good question. That's tough. Ooh, you know what I would like to see them make? They'll never make this. I don't think so. Maybe in the future. Who knows? But do you guys remember the whole Boston Marathon bombing incident that happened, what will now be 2 years from now? Do you guys remember that whole thing? That was like a big event. And remember how the whole city of Boston went on lockdown the day after a week after the bombing, excuse me, to go on the manhunt for the two guys that did it, or for one of the guys that did it. I would like to see that a movie about that getting made. Like, focus on one family amidst the lockdown. You know, like a I don't know, not a documentary. You can't do a documentary, maybe, but I would like to see something like that made. And the reason why that's my answer is because I actually tried to make a short film about that day that the whole city of Boston went into lockdown, and it didn't come out that great. So I'd like to see like a professional filmmaker do something like that. That would be pretty cool. And for something that I think would be pretty cool, something that I think you guys know more of, like, what I mean is, that is something I personally would like to see get made into a movie. Even though people will probably be like, what's so big about that day? Don't ruin that day or whatever. But another thing I'd like to see, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh no, the movie will suck. It won't go anywhere. A video game into a movie, and I would love to see a Call of Duty movie, just to see, would they fail or would they actually pull it off? A good Call of Duty war film. That'd be cool. I haven't played Call of Duty in such a long time, but remember Call of Duty's good golden age when like Modern Warfare came out and all those. That'd be interesting, but most video game movies suck, so I'm not even going to get into that. But that's a good question, Chris Smykel. Thanks for asking that. Yeah. So, okay, getting a lot of questions. Kevin says, wasn't Actually, wait. I'm gonna go back. Random Man was defending Patricia Arquette. What makes Patricia Arquette gonna win is that she had the most difficult performance in the entire movie. A single mom that goes through a lot over 12 years is hard to play and retain. That's a good point, Rand. Don't get me wrong. She was great in the movie, but I just don't know if she should win. You know what I'm saying? She was really good. And you know what? Maybe if I watch it again, I mean, I was rewatching again. I'm like, yeah, she is really good in the movie. But from what I remember of Birdman, I don't know. Emma Stone just blew me away. And maybe I need to watch Birdman again. My whole thing with Patricia Arquette, I know she was a supporting actress in that movie, and she would win for supporting actress if she wins. But even I feel she should have been in the movie a little bit more, or it should have been centered a little bit more on her. Yes, it was centered on Mason, Eller Coltrane's character, but I feel, I don't know, I'm just not quite there with Patricia Arquette. But she was great in the movie. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Kevin is saying, wasn't 12 Years a Slave an indie? You know, I guess you can consider it an indie. I don't consider 12 Years a Slave an indie, mainly because it had a big cast, okay? And let me check the budget for 12 Years a Slave, because that's one way I determine whether a film is an independent film or not. I look at the budget. So let's see. Because if the budget was like $20 million, then yeah, you can look at that as an independent film. But anything more, wow, $22 million. Oh, okay. I mean that's still a decent sized budget. So yeah, I guess you can look at that as an indie. But I personally don't look at that as an indie. I look at that as a more. It did get a wider release, and it did have a very star-studded cast, very big cast, and Steve McQueen. I look at Shame as an independent film. I haven't seen all of it, but 12 Years a Slave. Maybe you can look at it as an independent film. I just like last year in terms of independent films. I look at like Mud, Fruitvale Station. I look at Spectacular Now. Though I look at those more so as independent films. The Way Back. Okay, so wow, I'm getting a lot of comments. Holy crap. Okay. Kevin says same. I rewatched the whole thing and I loved it. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I was watching, like, I was just skimming through it. I was like, it was late the other night. I was like, yeah, I want to watch scenes from Boyhood. It was a great film, and it definitely has a rewatchability factor, even though it's a long movie. It definitely is good for that. Kevin saying the Wicked movie for me. Like, come on, we need a date for it. Yeah, I heard. I don't know if I heard they were doing something with Wicked. Maybe. But yeah, I heard Wicked was a really good musical, so it'd be interesting to see that. Even though I'm not a huge musical fan, there are ones here and there that I will watch, but not all the time. NASCAR fan me and Kevin are both going on about Selma. Want to get to those questions. Selma is too political. I can see it winning for that reason alone. And then Kevin says, yeah, the last 3 years we've had very political. Yeah, I agree. We had Argo 2 years ago, and we had 12 Years a Slave. But I don't see someone winning the Oscar. I don't know. Golden Globe, if people are saying it's going to take the Golden Globe, maybe I can see that. But I don't know. Don't get me wrong. It's a great film. I just would like to see an indie film take it this year. Okay. I gotta get to, there's so many questions, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to answer them all. All right. So Kevin is saying, by the way, Mike, I'm doing a live stream for the Golden Globes tonight. I want to possibly join? I won't come on camera, Kev, but I will comment with you. Like I won't do like a joint hangout, but I'll join while I'm watching. It's gonna be a busy night tonight. I'm gonna be live tweeting. I'm gonna be joining Kevin's Golden Globe stream. I'll join Kev. That'll be pretty cool. I was thinking of doing one myself, but I live with family, and then they'll be watching the Globes with me too. So I'm not gonna do a live stream. That's why I'm doing it now. I'm doing a pre Golden Globes hangout. Kevin saying our Coltrane was the real standout. How the hell was he not? Yeah, he was really good in Boyhood. Definitely think he should have got some love. But the thing with Elder Coltrane, I think it was just such a crowded year for Best Actor. I never saw him getting a nomination. But in like the smaller award shows, like the Independent Film Spirit Awards or like those type of award shows, I think he should have got nominated there because he was good there, and he's going to be completely shut out for the Oscars, of course, and yeah, and every single like award, like critics circle, they're all forgetting about him, even though he was really good in all those. He was, I mean, he was good in the movie. So NASCAR Family says, out of the 17 animated films in the Golden Globe, which one is going to win? 17 animated. There's 5 nominees. Do you mean the 17 finalists for the Oscars? I think Lego Movie is going to win the Golden Globe tonight. I think it's also going to win the Oscar. And I think the only real I gotta get water. The only real competition it has is where's animated movie? Is Big Hero 6 or How to Train Your Dragon 2. Other than that, I think Lego Movie is going to take everything. Greg Branscombe says, I believe Wicked is in the works for a 2016 release. Okay, cool. It'll probably get Oscar love then, if it's good. I mean, because the Oscars usually they try to nominate, and the Golden Globes, they have their own musical category, but they usually try to nominate at least one musical or comedy. No, not a comedy. I'm sorry, a musical every year. Last year, did we have one? No, we didn't have one last year. But the year before, we had Les Mis. I know that. So, and then this year we might have Into the Woods. So, I know we just gotta wait and see. Kevin says I did one for the Tonys and the Emmys, so might as well. Yeah, Kev, I'll join tonight. Yeah, I'll join. What time are you starting, Kev? Same time as the Golden Globe start? You're doing like the whole 3-hour show? I mean, you're gonna keep it going the whole entire show? Because I'll stay for most of it. Actually, a good majority of it. Because like when they're doing the TV awards, I don't watch a lot of TV, so you know, I'll be like interacting with you then. But when they're doing like the big awards, my eyes are gonna be glued to the screen, especially when they're doing Best Actor in a Drama. Because I can't wait to see who's gonna win that. I have no idea who's gonna win. I literally can't pick a winner. All right, so Rye Brentman says, I think the guy who played the alcoholic dad was good in Boyhood. Yeah, he was good. But he won't get any sort of like recognition, even though you know, he was so good in the movie. He's not going to get any recognition because you know, he was in the movie for like 10, 15 minutes. You know, he was a very small fraction. But yeah, he was good. My favorite line from him is, "I hate squash." Remember he said that when he had the drunken tirade in the dinner table scene. That was funny. I laughed at that unintentionally, of course. I loved how he delivered that line. All right, so I think I'm gonna get ready to close out soon, guys, because I wanna I want to get some work done. I got to do some work for college before the Golden Globe starts. I'm not going to leave yet, but I am going to leave soon. So if you got any final questions, guys, I only got 3 watching now. A lot of people left. That's fine. If you have any final questions, if you're still watching, ask me down below. I'll answer a couple more. If you guys want to hear about 2015 movies, Taken 3, just let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to get into NASCAR Family is getting into animated movies. Book of Life, Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Tale of Princess Kaguya. They all got nominated, right? No. Oh, you think those are going to be the Oscar nominees, right? I think take out either Box Trolls or Book of Life and put in Big Hero 6 because Big Hero 6, I think, is going to get a nomination because Disney always gets nominated for something. Yeah, I would put Big Hero 6 in there. But I think Tale of the Princess Kaguya is also going to get nominated because I've been hearing good things about that, even though I haven't seen it. And the only animated movie I saw was Lego Movie. So Kevin's saying 740 the whole show. All right, cool, Kev. Yeah. I'll probably join. It's gonna be tough though. Like I'm gonna have my headphones in one ear and the other ear has to be open so I can hear the TV. But I'll uh, I'll definitely check it out for a little while. Kev, I'll come join. Anyone watching, um, join Kevin Falk's live stream tonight for the Golden Globes. I'm going to promote it because I think it'd be cool to get a lot of people to watch and talk about the show as it's airing. So yeah, guys, I'll be at the live show tonight. If anyone wants to join Kevin's live show, click on his name and check out his channel because the live show will be at his channel. Yeah, so it'll be cool. We can get like a Golden Globes discussion going. And I'll be there for most of the show. Yeah. So then Kevin asks, by the way, Mike, I'm watching Maps of the Stars after the stream. Would you recommend it? Yeah, it was fine. I actually there's a film club at my college, and they actually got an illegal copy of the movie, and they actually had a screening, and the whole film club came and watched it. It was like back in October we saw it. It was a while ago. Maps of the Stars was good. It was a nice satire on Hollywood life, in my opinion. Julianne Moore was great, and I love how she got nominated for Maps of the Stars and Still Alice. So you know what? Definitely watch it because she got nominated for both, so you can see her performance in both before the Golden Globes night. So yeah, definitely check it out. The ending was a little, it was okay. Not my perfect cup of tea, but overall it was good. I think there was a couple too many storylines in that movie that they could have taken like one or two out here or there, but overall it was good. Julianne Moore was great, and Mia Wasikowska, I can't say her last name. I can't say my life. She was good as well in the movie. Even Robert Pattinson was good in the movie, who I'm not a fan of. Oh, sorry, Rybright man. What are some of your? He asked me this question a while ago. What are some of your favorite war movies? You mentioned Saving Private Ryan and The Hurt Locker. I'm sorry, I forgot about that question. I remember seeing you ask me that a while back, and I just got lost with the Golden Globes talk, and I forgot to answer it. Sorry, man. All right, so I'll answer that right now. Favorite war movies? Yeah, Saving Private Ryan, definitely my favorite war film ever. Hurt Locker's up there. Act of Valor is not a very well acted film. I mean, I thought the acting was fine for the most part, but most people complain about it. I think it was serviceable, and I cut them slack because they were real Navy SEALs. But that's another one of my favorites. Let's see what else. I gotta Google war films because it's been so long since I actually just saw like a picture of a list of war films on Letterboxd, and now I can't. I'm hitting a blank here, so I can't remember all these films. Okay. Let's see. I did see Flags of Our Fathers, which was okay, not great. Okay. Yeah, I liked Act of Valor. Hurt Locker was great. Black Hawk Down was great. That's another one of my favorites. There's a lot I haven't seen, believe it or not. Like I haven't seen Behind Enemy Lines. I haven't seen Green Zone yet, which I want to watch. I have it on Blu-ray. I have Boy in the Striped Pajamas was okay. You can consider that a war film. Schindler's List, you could also consider that a war film. Pearl Harbor was good for the most part. The spectacle, the visuals were incredible. First half was a little slow, and I don't know, a lot of people don't like that. Lone Survivor, great war film as well. Yeah, I really liked that. So yeah, those are some of my favorites. If you have any recommendations for me, let me know. Guys, going to be ending in like 5 or so minutes. I just gotta get some work done before the Golden Globes tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. And I would love to watch Pulp Fiction, honestly. What time is it? It's 3:53. So if I stop at 4, I can watch Pulp and get it done by like 6:30. Should I do it? Should I watch Pulp Fiction? Should I do work? I got work to do. I really shouldn't watch Pulp Fiction. I shouldn't have fallen asleep last night. God, I'm so sorry. Kevin's saying she's my pick for best dramatic actress. Yeah, I would love to see Julianne Moore win, honestly, out of everybody. Let me go back to best dramatic actress. I think the mainstream audience wants Rosamund Pike because that's like the only movie they've seen. Because granted, still hasn't come out in theaters yet, even though you can watch it online, which is what I did. But Reese Witherspoon would be my runner-up to take it, and then Rosamund Pike. But I want Julianne Moore to win. I thought she gave the best performance. So yeah. Christopher Michael saying, "Do it," as in watch Pulp Fiction. And then he said, "Wait." He said, "What? Don't do it." Wait, why? Why shouldn't I do it? Because I do have work to do. I can't watch it. But let's see. The Golden Globes. When is the Golden Globes end? 11 or 11-ish. I don't know. I would watch it after the Globes, but no. Nah, I'm not gonna watch it after the Globes. I think because I have 3 movies I'd like to watch this week. I'd like to watch or 4 movies actually. I'd like to watch Pulp Fiction. I'd like to watch Skeleton Twins, 3 movies, and American Sniper. I want to watch all 3 of those, especially American Sniper before Oscars start coming in. So I'm gonna watch them between now and like Wednesday. I want to watch those 3 movies. Skeleton Twins. I saw that scene where they lip sync that song, and I can't stop thinking about that movie now. So now I want to watch the whole thing. And then American Sniper I want to watch because I said I was gonna watch it. And then oh crap, what's the other one I just said? Pulp Fiction. I want to watch Pulp Fiction. All right, so NASCAR Family says, talk to you later, Mike. Thanks for joining, man. I'm going to give you all shout-outs right now, guys. Actually, crap, I forgot I got to do that because I'll take a couple more questions, but then I'm going to give shout-outs and call it a day. Rye Brent Man saying you should watch some Vietnam films. Like, oh yeah, I did watch Platoon. Sorry about that. I forgot to mention that. Platoon was good. I completely forgot about Platoon. Yeah, Platoon was really good. Charlie Sheen was good in that, really. And what I think the final sequence, like there were a couple of really well done sequences in that movie. Platoon was great. Apocalypse Now I still haven't seen. Full Metal Jacket I have on Blu-ray. I have to watch it. I just haven't gotten a chance to watch Full Metal Jacket yet. So yeah, Kevin saying 11 ends. All right, thanks, Kev. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch because what I'm gonna do right after the Golden Globes, I'm gonna do a video talking about the winners real quick. I'll do like a quick discussion, and then I'll upload it like right there, and then yeah. Kev's also saying I have to watch American Sniper and Inherent Vice before the Oscars. I'm not gonna watch. I'm in no rush to watch Inherent Vice before the Oscars because I know it's not gonna get nominated for anything. But I do want to watch Inherent Vice as well. I agree. Greg Branscombe wants to see American Sniper next weekend. I'm gonna just watch it online, man. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even think it's coming to my theater, so that's why I'm just gonna watch it online. Random Man saying I watched American Sniper last night. Bradley Cooper gives his best performance to date. He looks great in the movie, and I swear if he gives a good performance, and it makes me say, yeah, he should have got nominated. That's gonna be upsetting because it looks like he was great in the movie. And Kev is also saying the Skeleton Twins is so good. Yeah, it looks really good, and I'm definitely gonna check it out. This week. I mean, I don't know. I've just had the strangest craving just to watch it, you know. So I'd like to watch Skeleton Twins. And then Christopher Smichael says, "I'm still watching. You should do more of this kinds of videos." Yeah, Chris. I don't do too many hangouts because I always find that I just don't have the time. But I'll do another one. You know, I'll do another one before the Oscars. I'm not gonna do one for the rest of the month, and but I'll do one before the Oscars. I'll do one. Maybe I'll do one Oscar Sunday. You know, discussing the nominees and everything, and who I think is gonna win or whatnot. I think I originally said I was gonna do one Thursday after the nominees get announced. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I got some stuff to do, some work for school I got to do. I don't think I can I don't think I can watch. I don't think I can do a live show this Thursday, but discussing the nominations. But we'll see. Kev saying the most surprised movie 2014. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Skeleton Twins. I gotta definitely check it out. Random Man saying, had it been any other year, Cooper would have been nominated, but the best actor race this year is way too crowded. I agree, man. I mean, here is who I feel deserve to get nominations for Oscars this year for best actor in any motion picture. Gyllenhaal for Nightcrawler, David Oyelowo for Selma, Michael Keaton for Birdman, Benedict Cumberbatch for Imitation Game, Channing Tatum for Foxcatcher, Miles Teller for Whiplash, Matthew McConaughey for Interstellar, Steve Carell for Foxcatcher. I still don't see him as leading actor. I see him as supporting, so I'm not going to put him in that category. I'm sorry. And then even Eddie Redmayne. I mean, that's 8 right there. I mean, they should have expanded Best Actor this year because it was just too good. It really was. And my top 3 picks are honestly Matthew McConaughey, Michael Keaton. Yeah, Michael Keaton was good. Benedict Cumberbatch was really good, and even Jake Gyllenhaal. Those are probably my top 3. I loved all 3 of those. But don't get me wrong, Keaton was great. Oh yeah, David Oyelowo was great too. I mean, you see the dilemma I have, guys. Too many good acting performances this year. All right, guys. So that's it. I think I'm gonna roll out, head out. I'm gonna give you all shout-outs though, because I said I would. Even if not all you guys are still watching who originally joined me. That's cool. All right, so starting from the beginning, I'm gonna give everybody whose name is who commented something shout out. We got Tava Smolka, Gear Armast 3R, Christopher Smichael, really interacted today. Thanks, Chris. Ride Brentman for the win, one of my very good subscribers. Thanks so much for joining, man. I appreciate it. NASCAR Family, I know he left, but thanks for joining, man, as always. One of my good buddies. Right, Brentman. Kevin Falk, thanks for joining, Kev. Really appreciate it. I'll see you at the live show, at your live show tonight. Kevin Falk, X Scizor, X Kizior, who said, "Do you like waffles?" Thanks for joining, man. Love that question. On Formers, thanks, man, for joining. You were there for a little bit. Thanks for showing me some support. Thanks, man. Random Man, thanks for getting my discussion going about Golden Globes and Oscars. That's what I wanted to really discuss in the video, so thanks. Gregory Tusulu's Kids, Gregory Branscombe, thanks for joining, man. Kid of Awesome, thanks, man, for joining. Who else we got? Kevin, Chris, Random Man, Greg Brands. I think that's it. Just going through the list one more time. Yeah, that's it. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining. And I'm going to sign out now. But, I mean, I got a lot of people join. At one time, I had the most viewers was 8, and I appreciate that. You guys kept it interactive. You kept the questions going. And I appreciate that. So thanks to everybody who joined. But I'm going to sign off now and get ready for the Golden Globes tonight. Again, if any of you guys are interested in doing a live show or joining a live show and being interactive in a discussion of the Golden Globes, join Kevin Falk's live show. It will be starting, he said it was going to start like 7:40, so that's cool. You can all join and get a discussion going. It'll be pretty interactive, be pretty awesome. Yeah, so enjoy the Golden Globes tonight, guys. Oscar nominations. Just a quick preview. I always do this when I finish my Hangouts. Quick preview to what's coming this week on my channel. Let me just refresh the watch page to make sure that I didn't miss any questions, any recent questions, that is. All right, nobody else asking. All right, so this week, guys, on my channel, got some interesting things coming. I'm going to be doing the Golden Globes. Just ignore that, guys. That's my phone ringing. The Golden Globe nominations, I'm going to be doing a discussion video after the Globes air. I'll discuss the winners and my thoughts on the winners. I'll post that tonight. Let's see. Tuesday, I'm gonna review Gone Girl on Blu-ray, so I'll stay tuned for that. This week I'll be reviewing Inherent Vice. Not Inherent. I'm sorry, not Inherent Vice. American Sniper. I'll be reviewing. Crap. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for right now. American Sniper. I wanted to see. Yeah. And then Wednesday, I'm going to post my final Oscar predictions right before they announce the nominees. And then Thursday, I'm going to do an actual reaction to the nominees as I did last year, because I know you guys enjoyed that, and it's always fun to do that. And this weekend, I'm going to try to see Black Hat, but I'm not sure. I got a couple things I got to do, so I'm not sure about that. And then the big video that I'm going to be shooting this week, but I don't think I'm going to upload it until next week. You know, I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this. My entire Blu-ray collection. I am going to be doing an updated Blu-ray collection. I'm going to show you guys what is in my collection. It's obviously grown since the last time I showed it, which was last February, and I'm going to be showing you guys the whole thing. I got new shelves. I got a bunch of new titles. I'm going to be showing you guys them this soon, in a couple weeks. I'll be uploading the collection video. So again, guys, thank you to all who joined. Greg Branscombe just said great chatting with you guys. You too, Greg. Thanks to everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. And thanks for keeping the discussion lively. And I'll see you guys in my next video. So yeah, I got 6 people watching. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to leave now. Is that okay? Here, you know what? I'll sign out with my Bane impression. How about that? A lot of you guys missed the Bane impression.
When Gotham is in ashes, you have my permission to die.
That was terrible. Hold on, I gotta get a Bane quote. Hold on. I want to say his whole line when he was on the plane in The Dark Knight Rises. I just recently discovered, guys. Yeah, Chris, I am doing the Blu-ray collection. I'm gonna film it this Wednesday, but I don't think I'm gonna upload it till next week. Here we go. Signing out with the Bane impression, guys. Here we go. I just need the dialogue in front of me. Okay.
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
If I pull that off, would you die?
It would be extremely painful. Of course. Dr. Pavel refused our offer in favor of yours. We had to find out what he told you.
All right. Let's see. What else? What else we got? How was that, guys? Do you guys like that?
Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne.
I could do a Batman impression. It's not that great. Trying to find a good quote. Oh my gosh. Find a good quote.
We take Gotham for the corrupt, the rich, the pressures of generations who have kept you down in the midst of opportunity and give it back to you, the people. Gotham is yours. None shall interfere. Do as you please.
You guys like that? How's that? I had to, guys. I had to sign off the Bane impression. All right. So thanks again, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it, but I gotta head out. I got a couple things I gotta do before the Golden Globes tonight. So thanks again for watching, as always, guys. And I'm not even on the page to stop the broadcast. All right. I'm gonna head out now, guys. Thanks again, as always. I really appreciate it. I'll see you a lot this week. Got a lot of stuff for you guys. So stay tuned. Bye, guys.